Hi everyone, it's Rod Solar from Livesey Solar Healthcare Marketing, and I just wanted to show you one of our latest creations, which is a website for Professor Michelides, who's based in London. He's a retinal specialist, and we just designed a one-page website for him. Now, I've gone into many of the reasons why one would consider designing a one-page website for a surgeon, and I've gone over those in another post that I'll link to in this portfolio post. But for now, I just wanted to show you what the website looks like and its different features. So we'll begin with, on the left-hand side, we've got a nice little resize text button. That's useful for people who obviously have visual impairments and need to see their text a little larger than normal. And then we've got the home page, which, as you can see, is quite image heavy. But the images are lightweight, so they load fairly quickly. And then we can see here on the left-hand side menu that stays sticky is that we can hop to places wherever we wish. So if we decide to go to the About Me, we hop right to the About Me there, which is a nice way of having a one-page website have some dynamism and move nicely and flow up and down between the different sections. In About Me, we have different sections called Expertise, and we also have Why Me, and we also have a section on testimonials. So as you can see, the website's quite visually appealing. It's got a nice flow to it. It's quite light in terms of its approach, its density of content. But I wanted to also show you how the videos work as well. So let me just take you down to videos and click this guy here, and it shows a nice little pop-up. The reason we do it this way is because it saves on space. So when I mean my space is the amount of size that a website is. So this website, we're aiming to build it to load fairly quickly, and the big reason for that is because all the information is on one page. So if we spend a lot of time loading a lot of images and a lot of videos and a lot of content, then the website's going to slow down and it's going to turn away viewers. So that's why we have things like video pop-ups, where the video will just simply pop up there and you can see it in context there. So yeah. And we've also got event listings here of the types of events that Professor Michaelides puts on. We've got a section for FAQs, common patient questions, many of which also have videos as well, done in exactly the same way. These just pop up like that, which is also a nice way to put a lot of content into one-page website without making it too heavy. And then, of course, we have a Contact Us form, where you can fill in your contact details and ask for more information coming back. And we've also got a Find Us link that shows the map as to where you can find where Professor Michel Michaelides practices. And so now all of this information is hosted, of course, by Professor Michel Michaelides, but it's in cooperation with the Clinic London website, which we also work on. And in fact, every time somebody wants to contact Michel, when they complete this form, that form goes directly to the Clinical London Secretary, so they can address leads in exactly the same way that they address all other leads. We can also create what's known as a call whisper, so that if somebody decides to contact the number, which is at the bottom here, we can put in a call whisper to say to the receptionist who's answering, this is a call from the Michel Michaelides website. So it gives the receptionist an idea that, well, where this person is going to be coming from, and so how to frame either the greeting or the conversation that results from that inquiry. So we're quite happy with this site. It's got a lot of nice features on it. It's got some tabs here, for example, showing the different conditions. It's got some nice testimonials that flip back and forth. Yeah, we're really happy with the site. In terms of its effectiveness, I think it's effective for what we designed it for. In terms of how it compares to a multi-page site, and if a surgeon wanted to be on a multi-page site compared to just being on their own one-page website, that remains to be seen. I think that there are some caveats with this approach. I think that if you're looking for aggressive, assertive marketing, generating lots of new leads on an ongoing basis, then it might not be the approach for you. However, if you're already fairly busy and you just want a few extra leads on top of existing mechanisms that you have for lead generation, or because you're busy with lots of other side projects like research or other types of projects that might take your time away from normal patient work, then this might be a good solution for you. There are some advantages to it. It's obviously a lot easier to design. It's a lot faster to design. It's a little bit more affordable. It's easier to maintain. It's easier to change, yeah, it's a nice one single place where you can put all the information that you want in a nice, easy way to digest for a lot of people. Some even say that conversion rates increase for one-page websites because the user has very few other places to go. Once they've visited, there really are no other options apart from going either to say other websites if you choose to do that, or to go right down to the Contact Us form, which is at the very bottom. So yeah, that's one of the things that we like about it, in the sense that because there are so few ways to leak visitors out into either the rest of the internet or onto other websites or whatever, it makes it a little bit more conversion friendly. Again, that remains to be seen. Currently, we're seeing more conversions from Professor Michaelides' site on Clinical London than we are on his one-page site. There's numerous reasons for that. One of them is clearly because the Clinical London site gets way more visitors, because it has way more impressions on Google, because it has way more indexed pages. Therefore, it shows up a lot more on search engines. So when you're looking at this approach, you've got to be quite judicious in terms of what you want, what else you have in place, and whether or not it makes sense to go this way. But he's happy, we're happy, so we'll see how this site goes. And if you're looking for something similar, feel free to give us a call and we can discuss how it might work for you. Let's talk.